I never thought I'd be that neighbor who gets involved in other people's business, but that night I heard crying from the apartment next door. It wasn't soft crying, it was broken, like someone had been holding it in for too long. At first I ignored it, but then I heard a small voice saying please don't leave me, and I couldn't ignore it anymore. I knocked, no answer. I knocked again louder, still nothing except the crying getting worse, so I checked the door and it was unlocked. My heart was racing as I slowly pushed it open. Inside I expected something terrible, but what I saw completely froze me. A little boy maybe 6 or 7 years old was sitting on the floor hugging a pillow and shaking. The only light was from a muted cartoon playing on the TV. He looked at me and said my mom said she'll come back but she didn't. I asked him where she went and he said she went to work yesterday. That's when I realized something was very wrong. I called the building manager and the police and stayed with him while he kept asking if I was going to leave too. I told him no. To the hospital unexpectedly and there was a misunderstanding, and he had been alone for almost 24 hours with no food and no idea what was happening. The worst part was he thought she left him on purpose. When his mom finally arrived, she broke down crying the moment she saw him. I thought that would be the end of it. But a week later she came to my door and said you didn't just check on a noise. You saved my son. Now every time I hear crying I don't ignore it anymore because sometimes it's not just noise. It's someone waiting for help.